So, um, I bought a shed. I think I mentioned that before. One of those lofted barns. Not a huge one, because we can't have a big one where we live. They have a limit on the size. They say 10 by 10. 10 by 10 is the biggest we can go. But we weaseled in there with an 8 by 12. So they approved it. And finally, I got the confirmation email this morning. Yeah, that we're scheduled for Wednesday. 1 week. 1 week. I cannot wait. Finally, I didn't turn off my do not disturb. Finally, I can, as we move things out, we can organize it and purge it and get rid of stuff we're not going to sell, get rid of stuff we're going to pull from inventory, organize it accordingly. We have the lofted area at the top for storing boxes and bubble wrap and tape, because we buy all of this in bulk. Printer paper, all the things and the stuff, and I cannot wait to finally be able to move in my office. It is so full. I haven't listed, I haven't taken any pictures. I've just been biding my time for this building to come, because we can't move. We can't do anything. And it's just really holding us back being here. And until we can buy a new place or another place, we're going to make this place work. That's all we're trying to do. Fixing up the outside, putting in taking the lattice down, putting in the new boards, cleaning the outside of the whole place. We're going to paint it probably in, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks to a month. I don't know. Everything's always up in the air with us. We never know what's going to happen. So it's finally happening. I'm just so excited. I cannot even stand it. The only thing that's been holding me back is space. I did lose my top-rated seller status, and it's my own fault. No unhappy customers or anything. I always make things right if something happens. But the chaos in here, the way it's been, just as organized as I try to keep it, Doug comes in and wants to help and tries to flip things around and change things and make room for us to move to get to other things. And he ends up relocating stuff. He doesn't, we have had our arguments about it. It's not his fault. He didn't do anything. And when it comes time to pull the order, I can't find it. And then I have to cancel the order. Send my apologies to the customer. I'm very sorry. I'm fully refunding you. It's been misplaced. We cannot find it. I don't bullshit them. I don't just leave them hanging and just let it go. I reach out to them. They're always very appreciative. I've never had a single customer come up angry and say, wow, that's messed up. I bought this. And they just say, hey, no problem. One girl even said, girl, that sounds like something I would do. She said, I sell on Etsy and I lose stuff all the time. Well, that is the reason that I lost my top-rated seller status about, I want to say it's been about a month and a half ago. And I was livid. I went through here like a tyrant. And I was like, don't nobody touch another effing thing. I was so mad. I was like, I am sick to death of not being able to find the stuff I'm listing and putting away. Stop moving my stuff. But what it comes down to is that's why I finally went and bought the building, because it needed to happen. For this business, it needed to happen. So things are finally good. And plus, I've sold 2 large items. I sold the home gym thing, and then they contacted me and said that we met them. We drove 2 hours, an hour away, hour one way, hour the other way back, obviously. We met Middle Mark and delivered it. And they put it together and said that one of the bars was gone. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. No, it was all there. Doug found the bar. I had wrote to them and said that I was going to find the bar, or I would contact the company and buy a replacement part. I didn't know what that was going to cost, so I was kind of like, geez, this whole setup costs $500 new. What is that bar going to cost? And we were getting ready to leave 2 nights ago to go somewhere, and Doug calls me as I'm taking something out of the back seat to put away so they can all get in the back seat, the kids and Mag. And he holds the bar up. He found it in the back seat. I was like, yes, the bar. So I took a picture of it immediately in the driveway and sent it to the 2 girls that bought the gym. And they were so happy. She was like, I'm sending you a 5-star review. I cannot believe you've gone above and beyond. Thank you so much. And so I didn't lose my top-rated seller status because of, unhappy customers. It's my own thing. It's my own fault. I should be more organized. But that's not going to happen again. I have never lost my top-rated seller status, and it is my own fault. So, got rid of the 2 big things, got rid of that, sold the Craftsman garage bar stool with the back on it, sold that here locally, met the guy up the road. And the bassinet may be sold. The girl wants to buy it, but she lives in North Carolina. She's about 2 hours from where my parents live. And I said, if you can wait, I can deliver it because I'm going to visit my parents in February. And when I do, I can bring it and we can meet in Charlotte. And they were like, that sounds fantastic. I said, because that's a little better than halfway if you think about it. You're 2 hours away from Charlotte, and I'm coming from Jacksonville, Florida. So that'll be gone, which is a huge item in the house. It's too big. We need a new place with a large building in the back. Because there's money in the big stuff. There is big money in the big stuff. Well, there's big money in the small stuff sometimes, but the big stuff. The stuff that other resellers walk right past because they don't want to package it. I'm like, thank you, I'll take it. I don't mind packaging it. So, like the oxygen concentrator hospital machine, the big gigantic one, I went and bought a full-size foam bed pad, like the egg crate type thing. Went up to the Walmart, bought that, brought it home, wrapped the oxygen concentrator in the big foam bed pad, and sent it on its way. And the woman thought it was funny. She said, we were wondering what that was when I messaged her. Well, she messaged me to tell me it arrived. I sold that through the marketplace as well and shipped it to Ohio. And the woman said, yeah, we were wondering what that was about. I said, that was way better than bubble wrap. Trust me, with that thing, And I said, so now you have a full-size bed pad to use too, if you want. It's brand new. But, so I will, I'll package anything. I don't care. I ain't scared. I'll ship anything. That means I find a lot of big things that others won't, and I need a building for that. I need more space. So we're going to have to move. We're just going to have to move. It doesn't work for us with these 2 boys here. And this place doesn't work for what I'm trying to build. And it's growing. The only thing that's keeping it at bay is space. But my building is coming, y'all. My building is on its way. And the videos are going to pick up, not live streams, but videos. I got to dump my camera, but I'm a lazy piece of shit, so I haven't done it yet. But I'm going to dump my camera, my phone. I'm going to dump my camera stuff on my phone. And I'm going to have more space to do video. I'm looking into getting me a GoPro. So I can wear it on my chest when I go out and I source. So everybody can see what I do. What I pick up, what I pass up. And they can ask questions or give their own insight or input. Like, oh, you walked right past this and I know those are worth a lot because I bought one. That kind of thing, So everyone can learn from my experiences. I can learn from you guys. You guys can learn from me, and learn why I pick up what I pick up, and why, why I don't pick up certain things. Honestly, size is never really an issue for me when it comes to what I'll pick up, except for the fact that I'm out of space because this place is too small. I'll ship it, I don't care, but this place is too small. As far as my diet intake, my change of eating habits, I'm not doing good. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's just after being around the house, trying to get things organized, doing what I do, cleaning this or doing that, getting my day going, getting the kinks out of my joints. I don't get it. I don't have it in me. Today I had a salad. I mean, I do eat my salads and stuff, but I'm not careful when I have my dinners. I should be, but I'm not. Me and Doug have been going out to eat quite a bit because it's just been easier. It just is. I'm not gonna say why. I'm not gonna make up a reason. It's just freaking easier for us to just go out and eat. And if I got the money, I'm gonna say, hey, let's just go eat. And of course, we discovered this new Mexican restaurant that we've been wanting to try forever, and we finally did. And we love it. I got some video from when we went the 2 times that we did go, and man, they give you so much. The portions are insane and a little bit ridiculous. But anyway, this is my update for today. The diet's, I'm not going to say it's on hold because I'm still doing my smoothie in the morning, and I'm still doing my probiotic shot in the morning. I eat salads all the time. I always have, so that's not changed. I love my salads. I eat them every day. But dinner, I'm really not focused. I just frickin' eat. I'm going to eat. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat. I'm a fatty. I don't give a shit. I just want to get some of this weight off of me so my knees don't hurt and my ankles don't hurt and the arch of my broke, healed poorly foot doesn't hurt. After helping take care of my dad and going there multiple times and helping my mom with my dad and helping and caring for him while she went to the store and stuff like that, I don't want to put that on, the heaving and the lifting, because my mom has a hard time. I was able to do it. And when I wasn't able to do it, I was able to encourage my dad to do it. You're going to have to help. I can't do it. Mom can't do it, And I don't want Doug to get in a position where when we're older, much older, and he's not well, and then he has to help me, or if I'm not well and I've got to help him and I'm not physically able to. I need to take care of me. I can't make him take care of him. He's a grown-ass man. If he wants to eat to his heart's content, gain weight, not work out, not go for walks, that's on him. But I need to be physically fit enough that I can care for him if I have to, So that's the reason behind me wanting to lose some weight and do better that way. That, and I need increased energy. I need my energy, and I don't want to do energy drinks. Those things are Satan's elixir. I don't want that shit in me. Eating better always makes my energy good. So, those are the reasons I want to eat well. So I'm mad at myself that I've kind of thrown it all out for now, but I'll get it back. Like I say, I'm going to keep doing my smoothies and everything and my salads because those are the things I just love to do. But I'm going to have to start doing better about going for walks and what I'm eating for dinner. But that Mexican food is so good. Anyway, my building's coming. That I bought with my money. Mine. I was like, Doug, put your wallet away. I got this. I got this. Because I don't go anywhere without my wallet. Keep my money. And I'm just glad that I bought it, not him. Just like the porch. I bought all the stuff for the porch. That's my deal. I'm the one that wanted to do the porch the way it's going to be, and so I bought stuff, replaced the rails, replaced the slats from the lattice to the strap, the slats, blah blah blah, from the lattice to the straps, and slats. Why can't I say that? From the lattice to the slats. That's it. And I got that amazing Keurig in there that I got for $8, and it works and it's beautiful. And the coffee's way better in this one than the other one that I got. That was brand new. But anyway, I just wanted to do a daily update and tell somebody about how happy I am about, finally getting my business stuff back on track so that I can get my top rated seller status back on my next evaluation. I still have 100% feedback. Hell, on the 10th, my sales totaled over 300. So, I mean, I'm doing fine. It's just the reason they gave me was excessive cancellations. And rightfully so. When you're a seller, you should sell things that you have. And if you don't have them, you should not sell them. But with me having close to 500 items, and some of them have been listed for almost 2 years, you really don't know you don't have it until you go to get it. Think about it. You really don't know it's not there until you go to package it, pull the order and package it. Some of it was so old, it was before I had any categorizing or cataloging or inventory method. So it's just randomly in a tote. I just stuck it in a tote. Some of the stuff is just sitting in a tote. All my totes are clear, so I don't have to lift the lid on every damn tote to see what's inside. I can just look at the shelf and go, it's going to be in that one. You know what I'm saying? So I paid the extra. I got the sealed totes with the locks, and they're clear. And they did cost more than any other tote in the store, but when I set all this up, I knew what I wanted. And I also used my money for that. But, yeah, you sometimes just don't know. Other resellers, by the way, hi, any other resellers that see this, you know what I mean. When you've had something sitting in your inventory for a while, then you go to pull it when someone buys it and you go, oh shit, where is it? I can't find it. Me and Doug have spent more nights hunting down stuff. Here's a for instance. This one is very strange to everyone that knows about it in my home. I sold some Christmas slippers. They were brand new. They had like a little polar bear on the ends of them. Brand new slippers, just adorable. I got them for $1. I sold them for, I think, $18. It wasn't a huge sell. It was just a little bread and butter sell. And I hadn't had them for very long, maybe 4 months. So I go to pull them. They're gone. Can't find them. Which makes absolutely no sense at all, because everything else that I listed at the same time within days of that same item were in the tote. But those slippers were gone. That was last year, probably summertime. And I wrote back to the lady and said, I'm so sorry, I'm going to have to cancel this order. I can't find your slippers. And I was so frustrated and I was so devastated that I had to cancel that order over some slippers that should have been in the tote with everything else. So then, skip ahead 3 months, 4 months. After that incident, we are going through stuff that we had just bought and sat the boxes on the porch. And we'd had them out there for about a week. We start opening the boxes up, start going through all the stuff because we bought it all in bulk. And Doug goes, Corey, come here. And I walked over to him and he said, look, and he picks up a box that was sitting out there, not from the bulk stuff that we had just bought, but a box that had been sitting out there. And he shows me the slippers. And I went, why? What in the world? He goes, got me. I said, well, where'd you get it from? He shows me it was a box full of stuff from my desk. Stuff that had been sitting on my desk. I was like, there's no reason in the world why that would be there. That makes no sense. He goes, I know. Because when I had bought the slippers, I had already packed up all that stuff. My desk had already been packed up with that stuff, and I had already put it away. So we still can't figure out why that was there. What was the other thing? There have been times where I've had to cancel an order because I couldn't find something. One time was a freaking ink pen. An ink pen. I could not find it, and they paid good money for this ink pen. And I've many times said, I'm sorry about this cancellation. It will turn up, and when it does, I'm going to send it to you free of charge. My apologies. And I have stayed true to my word, and I have sent probably 4 items that I can think of. Yeah, 4 items I have sent to the buyer free of charge, no cost, just because it was the right thing to do, because I didn't have it, But so anyway, that's why the shed's a big deal. That's why the shed's a big deal. At one point, I got so flustered by the inability to find something and having to refund and cancel. Obviously, you give them their money back. That I shut my whole eBay store down. I pulled every listing. There was a 0 items listed by Neener Flips, me. I had not one thing. Doug called me names I've never even heard before. He was so mad because I'm making very good money. And when I decided to shut it down, he got mad at me. And I said, I don't know what you're mad about. When I started doing this, it was when the boys moved to North Carolina. And I was losing my mind and I needed something to do. And you suggested I start selling on eBay again. That's what this is about. This is my mental help that I needed to focus on something. He goes, I know that. I said, I think you have forgotten it. This is mine. What I do is mine. This is for me. This is for no one else. If someone else benefits from it, so be it. But when this stops being fun, you told me I could stop and you weren't going to give me any shit. He goes, I know I did. But he also didn't expect me to make such good money either. So he was upset. He was like, you are the ticket to us moving on out of this place. I cover the bills and you are the reason we're going to be out of here. And I said, I understood. But as long as it was causing me grief and misery, constantly not being able to find shit, even though I would eventually find the stuff when I would have to struggle to find things, it was the times when I couldn't find it, eventually just having to cancel the order. And I said, it's given me grief and I'm not happy and this does not bring me joy anymore. I'm quitting. So he didn't speak to me much for a couple days, and I waited, I think it was 2 weeks, and then I started putting things back up again. But I was selective, and I ended up purging a lot of the stuff and getting rid of it, which was healthy. It was good. It was good for my eBay store. It was good for me. It was taking up space on my shelves, and it was just not going to sell. And if it did, the profit just was not there. It just wasn't there. So that's basically the rundown on how things go in my neck of the reselling woods. Other people have it way harder than me. Other people have it way better than me. But that is where I'm at because I'm trying to do something massive in a very small home. So that's where I'm at with that. Thank you for the thumbs up. I don't know when that happened, but I just saw it. So anyway, that not so great. Business looking better. That's it. I get reevaluated in February by eBay. I'm thinking, I think they said February, and hopefully I'll get my top rated seller status back. It doesn't seem to have hurt my sales, and that's probably because I sell a lot of things that people are actually looking for. I don't just put up a little glass dog and say, cute blue glass dog, 4 inches tall. No one's looking for a cute blue glass dog. So, if you have a trinket shop, yes. Like you sell knickknacks, I don't. I do have some, and I do list some, but that's only if they come in a bulk. I don't make it a habit to sell crazy lamp lady style stuff because I'm not that interested in any of that stuff. None of that stuff appeals to me. If I had to sell that type of stuff, I'd quit. There's just not enough money in it. There's just not. Unless you have mass amounts of it, and then you'd have to know what you're looking at, and I don't, because I don't care about it. My passion is in electronics and media, learning about new stuff to sell. I like doing that. Appliances, appliance parts, that's where the money's at. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to have my coffee before it gets cold. I don't think it will. This thing's pretty good. And I don't know. I got to get my day going. It's taking me forever. It is now 3. Is it 3 something now? And my get up and go got up and went a couple days ago, and I've just been in a sluggish, except for doing my work outside. When we do the work outside, I'm fine. It's being in here where it's dark and gloomy and there's stuff everywhere, and it just drags me down. But okay, well, nobody had any input. Oh wait, Warren did. Hi Warren, I didn't even see you talking. I'm so sorry. I suck. I was too busy rambling. But anyway, there's light over here. It's not much of a light, that's for sure. But anyway, okay, so thanks for dealing with my little updates, and if you have any questions about anything I talked about, feel free to ask me, even if you just message me on my email, even if it seems like a dumb question to ask. If you hear me say something and you're like, oh yeah, and you want to know more and I have more to offer, message me an email, neenerkoo@gmail.com. Yes, neenerkoo@gmail. It should be in my about area on my wall, my page. So anyway, or you can ask me in the comments below the video. I don't give a shit. And hope everybody's having, I don't know where you're at. I know the weather's weird everywhere. Like here it's amazing, but at night it's freezing as shit. California is drowning, and parts of the north are having snow issues. So wherever you live, I hope you're safe, and I hope you're either warm or cool, whichever you need to be. I hope you're wet or dry, whichever you need to be. Yeah, treat each other good, and thanks for stopping by and listening to my shit, and everyone have a fantastic day. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.